So, today I will talk about why you should never leave your first Vipassana course halfway. There are quite a lot of videos circulating why some meditators left a 10-day Vipassana course. As an experienced meditator and a server, I have seen a lot of dangers amongst my acquaintances and friends who have done this. So, Vipassana is an extremely deep operation of mind and matter. If we take an operation on our physical body, we need a clean and sanitized environment similar to an operation theater. And a center provides exactly this, as countless amount of meditators have cleansed that environment over the years, meditating countless hours a day. As a as an experienced meditator and a very sensitive person, I have noticed the work starts even before you start meditating, as soon as you step into the premises, because that is how powerful this technique is. Unfortunately, a lot of videos are circulating on YouTube why they left on the fourth, fifth, or sixth day. Our minds, especially the unaware mind, is very crafty. It's always looking for a reference point. If you watch these videos before going for a course, you will most definitely resonate or connect whatever videos that you have seen to a negative or unpleasant experience you will have at your course. In this video, I will not go into detail about the practice, but spoiler alert, you are bound to have more unpleasant experiences, especially in your first course, than pleasant ones. The technique helps us, and it's a gradual training to somehow remain equanimous throughout pleasant and unpleasant experiences. Your egoic mind gets a magnifying glass, which is not a fun thing to see. So, if you've seen something negative before going, trust me, this will most definitely come up. And you will think, oh, that person on that video went through this. I'm going through this now. So, I should also leave. And that thought is going to be as loud as ever. And once you're there, even a person yawning or sneezing can trigger you. It's always best not to watch these and go with no expectations and an open mind. A lot of people go into Vipassana thinking they will be floating on a cloud with rainbows and butterflies with ecstasy. But when the technique actually starts working, it feels like the lyrics out of a Linkin Park song. The song Crawling by Chester Bennington is what Vipassana is actually like. If you want to check the lyrics out and the song out, please do so. Most of the time, it feels like that. But the good news is that if you are feeling that way at the retreat, it means the technique is working. So stay with it. Breakdowns are a good thing because an ego crash is not it's not meant to feel good, especially when it's volcanoing with immense physical pain. So now that you know the surgical operation has started, a deep surgical operation at that, with an open wound in your energy body, with all that pus and fluids oozing out, imagine what would happen when you leave the operation theater halfway and come back to your normal daily life. Just imagine it. Though we can't see it, we have opened ourselves up to a world full of germs. And I can guarantee you, no other technique can ward off or protect you from these things, especially because Vipassana opens you up at the cell level or subatomic level. No other technique can give you the protection or treatment needed at that level. The metta practice or loving kindness meditation that's taught on the 10th day is so important as it acts as a balm on the wounds once the work has been done properly. So, for those 9 days, you have been really digging into your wounds, taking all the germs out, and metta practice as metta practice acts as a soothing balm and medicine. And like Buddha, no single word that Goenkaji speaks is random or meaningless. He calls it a soothing balm for a reason. What I've seen, unfortunately, with acquaintances and even some friends who have left halfway, is that over time, this open wound gets infested because these people are operating daily from a wounded place, and over time, this can take weeks, months, even maybe years after. They may get violent, seek the comfort of heavy substances or drugs, and the worst case is they can go into psychosis. And unlike any other, let's say substance abuse problem or mental health problem, I have seen for these specific people who have left and who have these issues later on, it's so difficult for them to come out of it. It's so difficult. They try everything else, but it doesn't work. So let's say you dislike the practice or disagree with what is taught through the Dhamma or the Buddha's teaching. My advice to you is complete the 10 days somehow and then discontinue if you want to. Do not leave the course halfway unless you're gravely ill or you are asked to leave by one of the assistant teachers for breaking the moral code. In which case, the technique doesn't work for you properly anyway from the beginning. If you break the moral code, it doesn't work for you. That's just the way it is. Also, most people who leave halfway will never return, even if they want to, because the egoic wound they carry is so deep. The mind will not let them go back. So, I hope this helps your journey in Vipassana. This is a short video. I didn't want to make it too long. And I hope that other videos do not distract you. I hope that if you're a first timer, that you don't watch these things because it creeps up on you somehow. And Vipassana is such an amazing practice. It has changed my life so much. Not just my life, thousands of others. So even with one course, and you discontinue the practice later on, I just hope you get the best benefits out of it. So, Bhavatu Sabba Mangalam, and may all beings be happy. Thank you.